Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today I'm going to show you a recipe with chicken. Very unusual, very different, and very quick and easy. This recipe is not like the regular chicken that I've ever shown you. This is white in color, of course. It's not like your Afghani, it's not like a Malai. It's very different. This one is also named differently. It's called Chicken Maharani. Why and how? I have no clue, but let's begin. Well, this recipe over the years has become an absolute family favorite. And why? You'll know that only when you make it for your own family. The first thing is to roast a few masalas along with the nuts. Now in this case, the nuts are cashew nuts and sesame seeds. So remember that. We'll begin with cumin seeds in a wok or a kadhai, whatever you have at home, followed by coriander seeds along with fennel seeds, sesame seeds, and some assorted garam masala, which is whole. Now we'll begin with bay leaves. Now these are Indian bay leaves, which are dried. To this, I'm going to add in 1 red chilli, a blade of mace, a stick of cinnamon, and along with this, cloves and cardamom. To this, I'm also going to add in cashew nuts, and this makes it amazingly creamy. Let's toast this. Just ensure the flame is nice and low. Do not do this on high flame because you do not want to color this. The whole idea in this case is to ensure that the natural essential oils kind of just release, and that's about it. And that's the only reason why I've not added extra oil or ghee. Well, it's going to be a nice loaded recipe with ghee later. But for now, just roasting it on low flame to ensure that all the natural flavors just kind of open up. With this, off goes the flame, and this has to cool down completely. Now this has cooled down completely. Time to grind this into a fine paste. Now what I'm going to do is, I understand the quantity is lesser and it's going to become difficult. So I'm going to add in another few set of ingredients. I'll of course go nice and slow and ensure that the paste is nice and smooth. Now the next set of ingredients, beginning with paste of ginger and garlic, along with some green chilies. Now all you need to do is remove the stalk and use them whole. I'm going to add in some coriander leaves. To this, by all means, you can also use coriander stalk because this will give it that little tinge of green, but we are all going to mask it with yogurt and milk powder. So let's begin with yogurt. And along with this, milk powder. Quite an unusual addition to a chicken recipe. Just follow all the measurements that I've given you, and trust me, you'll never get this wrong. Let's add in 2 more ingredients, beginning with kasuri methi and a touch of red chili powder. Not too much, but why red chili in a white colored recipe? It's very important because what happens is when the chicken starts cooking, it releases its natural fat. What also happens is the ghee kind of starts coming right on top. Now that needs to look red in color, literally like a rogan. So white recipe with red colored rogan. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Let's grind this into a fine and smooth paste. I'm going to add in just a little bit of water, not too much. This is just to kind of aid the entire process of grinding. The paste is done and ready. Let's move in to the cooking process now. The same wok on high flame, and let's begin with desi ghee. Now the color of the masala will of course not be pure white in color because of the addition of course, coriander and chilies and things like that. But that's the whole beauty of this. Eventually, like I said, it's a very different kind of a recipe and you'll enjoy making this. Let the ghee melt, and while that's melting, I'm going to add in onions. Now these are of course red onions I'm again using sliced onions because I like that little bit of bite in this recipe. I know there are a lot of recipes of Maharani which also use onion paste, but sliced onions just work wonderfully well. Let's cook this on medium to high flame, and while this is cooking, I'm also going to add in a little bit of salt, and this is just to aid the caramelization of the onions. Let's add in the chicken pieces. Now these chicken pieces, of course, are cut into larger chunks. Do not cut them into tiny pieces because that really gives it a good mouthfeel. Well, like I said, I do not personally know the origin of this recipe, but I can faintly assume that this is on the lines of a Mughlai chicken dish, and that's why the chicken pieces are nice and large in chunk. Well, if you personally know the origin of this recipe, do let me know in the comments below. Once the chicken just kind of begins to get that brown tinge or that burn mark, we'll add in this paste. Just ensure that you scrape every little bit of this, because that's where the taste and flavor of this chicken Maharani lies. While in this jar, I'm going to add in some water as well. And shake this so that all the wonderful masala can be utilized. Let's add this as well. Give this one quick stir. Reduce the flame and allow this to cook on low flame for 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes and now this is the moment of truth. The chicken should have ideally perfectly cooked. Let's give this one final quick stir. If you see, there's this wonderful chili rogan which it has released, and which by all means also kind of signals that the chicken is well cooked. This immediately clumps up, so remember, this immediately has to go on the serving table, and this goes amazingly well with lachha parathas or fulkas. With this, one final sprinkling of coriander leaves, and your chicken Maharani is done and ready. Try this simple and amazing recipe of chicken Maharani for your family and stay tuned to get curried. Bye for now.